that for anyone that wanted to move into eDiscovery, the best thing you can do is educate yourself. And educate yourself about the terminology and the vocabulary. Because eDiscovery has its own vocabulary, as I said earlier, metadata, you know, learning about gigabytes and terabytes, and you know how computers function generally. Because the more you know about the inner workings of the data and how it's created, the better it is from my standpoint to understand when issues come up. Because people think generally, you know, it takes a minute or two to create an email, and then, you know, 10 seconds to push send and get it off. That there shouldn't be any problems with processing that email and reviewing that email and ultimately producing that email. But it's not that easy. And so the technology, from my standpoint, learning about the technology is very important. Not only learning about the technology, but learning about the various tools that are out there. Because the more you know about the tools that are out there, the better you will be in terms of being informed about making recommendations. Because there are different tools, depending on the particular project and depending on the scope of the project. You can use different types of technology and still get the same results down the road.
How do you keep up with all the changes? Because again, it seems like this is an industry that's changing very rapidly and evolving, and you know, like some new tools are coming out all the time. And
I spend a lot of time in front of the computer, and then when I'm not working in front of my computer, I spend a lot of time sitting in front of my computer learning about technology. It's a requirement. It's really no different. In the legal world, we're required to have continuing legal education, and so you learn about updates in the law. Now we're not only forced to learn about the updates in the law, but I think we're obligated to learn about updates in technology, so that we can advise our clients to take the best route when they're involved in a case that requires processing of a tremendous amount of data.
Is that an opportunity for companies like TERIS also to help educate firms and educate their clients?
Oh, it's a great opportunity, and we have spent countless hours with teams from TERIS educating our clients about eDiscovery issues and about different ways that we can create efficiencies as a team, so that when they do have an eDiscovery matter come up, that they're able to make the best decisions.
Oh, that's great.
And more times than not, I rely on the teams at TERIS to sort of help me sort of take a proactive approach as opposed to a reactive approach to these cases.